While most of us clock in and out of work each day, Shawn Dawson spends his work week in the woods, foraging for food he can sell to local chefs with a taste for the wild. Now, for more on this story, CBC's Peter Cowan is getting his hands dirty this morning. So, Peter, what exactly have you found?
Well, I found these sprouts from Japanese knotweed, and it's actually a weed that a lot of people want to get rid of in their garden. But for Dawson, this is actually something he goes out and picks and sells to local restaurants. That's because there's been a big demand for locally sourced, wild, natural ingredients. Restaurants want to be able to give, especially tourists, something that they can't eat anywhere else. So he goes out into the woods and he collects all sorts of things, from things like weeds, dandelions that are going to be turned into a beer, to stinging nettles, which apparently make a delicious pesto if you blanch them first, to even some expensive things like morel mushrooms that are rare to find, and lots of restaurants were eager to get their hands on what he was able to uncover. And he says that this is something that has really grown over the last few years, and here's what he says about why he finds it so enjoyable.
Keeps me from getting burnt out, I think. Keeps me busy. I love what I do, so just like being out and acting like a kid all day, picking berries and mushrooms, and I don't know, I definitely enjoy it for sure. There's a lot of work, but as a labor of love.
He's been able to turn it into a full-time job. He says some weeks he spends about 80 hours a week out here in the woods looking for tasty things to eat. But he says it all started with his grandmother, who used to take him out into the woods and collect things for dinner. So he's been able to take that from a passion to a hobby into something that is a full-time job.
Okay, CBC's Peter Cowan in St. John's, Newfoundland. Thank you.